The woods is home to many people and animals. I, in particular, live in a small cabin out in the Alaskan wilderness. I never liked the city, so I live in the woods. Also, hunting is one of my favorite things to do, and deer is good eating. Of course, there are bears and wolves you need to look out for, but they never really bothered me out here. But something did happen that I'll never forget. It all started one rainy night in the woods, and I had just got the fireplace lit up. But before I can enjoy the nice warm fire, I needed to put the traps out for the night. So I got the traps and headed out into the cold, wet wilderness. My favorite spot was down a trail I made, so I would not need to walk through the wet plant life. The rain began to downpour, and my hands were freezing. I hurried to the spot and set the traps up. As I began to head back, I heard a strange sound, which sounded like breathing. So I looked up, but I could not see anything. So I walked a bit faster back to my cabin. Soon after a bit of running, I stopped. There was a strange-looking figure on the side of the trail. It was humanoid, but hunched over like an ape, and it was pale with looks like blood on it. When I got closer, it looked up at me, but it did not have a face, only a mouth. Then it opened its mouth, revealing giant teeth, and started to charge toward me. I bolted and ran as fast as I could back to the cabin. Once I opened the door and began to close it, the creature pushed the door open. Quickly, I used my foot to drag the gun over and stuck it through the door. When I fired at it, it let out a loud scream, and then I closed the door and locked it. I backed up with my heart pumping and reloaded. As I reloaded, I noticed how silent it was and walked to the door. Just as I did, its hand went right through the door and grabbed me, but I shot it again. This time, it's dead. It's finally over.